So check this out. This team y'all about to play against, the owner and the head coach requested for y'all to come out because he watched the last games online, right? They play in that arena down the street. So Coach G is the one that kind of built the relationship for me because they have their own version of Santiago. You never know who's watching you. You never know who you're making an impression for. So you always have to be the best version of yourself everywhere you go. And I try to tell y'all this, film don't go nowhere and film don't lie. You can make all the highlight tapes you want. You can take all the glimpses of the one thing you did good. Yeah, real coaches, real scouts, real GMs know how to watch film. And they know how to dissect what you're doing. The player on his team, number 21, he lead the league in scoring, but he take the same amount of shots as his average. Don't nobody want that. That's why after the All-Star game, he ain't even gonna have a team to play on. Nobody wants to play with him. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta understand basketball. Y'all just play. And it goes a lot deeper than what you think. We're about almost halfway. We ain't halfway yet, but we're almost halfway in the season. Where we started from to where we are right now, I feel like a lot of you are changing. And with anything in life, change is uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm an asshole by trade. But at the same time, it means something. I don't wake up in the morning to pick on you. That's not my goal. My goal is to help you grow up and mature. Because a lot of you are very immature. A lot of you are not ready to play basketball. Some of you showed up out of shape. Some of you can't handle all the workouts all the time. Some of you can't even play together and y'all are Americans. Imagine if you were the only American on the team in a real league. A lot of you would have been cut your first practice. But we provided an opportunity for you to display your talent for a full season and y'all still complain when y'all got it good. I didn't have it like y'all. I was 10 months in another world with no other American in sight, and they expected me to perform every single night. Y'all complain y'all ain't getting the ball and y'all got Americans on y'all team. Imagine if you was by yourself. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of y'all just don't look in the mirror and say, I'm just not that good, and I just really need to get better. You always searching for that excuse or that out. This is the reason why, this is that. I'm trying to, no. At the very beginning of all this, I've told every last one of you what you needed to do to improve. But a lot of you are just rebellious. A lot of you just really don't want to listen. And that's fine, but it's a reason why you've never made it or you're not gonna make it. Jalen, I keep telling you, you're not 6'8", you're not 6'5", you're not 6'4", you're 5'9", 5'10". You're gonna have to run a team. You're not gonna be a 20-point-a-game scorer. Nobody cares if you score 16 and your team loses and you have 1 assist every game. Nobody cares. You might care, your social media might care. It might make you feel good, but you'll never get a job. Until you run a team and play solid defense without all that floppy boppy shit, nobody is ever gonna take you. I don't care how nice you are to Coach G. I don't care how many pounds you give everybody. Nobody will sign you. You know why? Because this is a business and they get paid to win. And right now, you're struggling against 3rd division locals. And your team is 2 and 4. Ain't nobody picking that up. Don't nobody want that. Ralph, I keep telling you, you gotta work on your skill set because everybody in the league gonna back off you. You got a motor, you play hard and shit. I asked you, what happens when you play yourself 4 inches taller? Then it's like, well, shit, what do I do now? That's why you gotta get in there every day and work on those small skill sets. Shit might be boring, I tell y'all this shit every day. It might be boring, but you gotta do it every single day and sharpen that iron. That way, when they give you them different looks, all that counter stuff start popping in your head. For those of you that listen and follow, you start to see glimpses of it in the game. Me and Mike laughed at each other a couple games back when he did the up and under and the dude flew by and he shot the 3. DJ does the shit every day. He's improving every day. But a lot of y'all just rebellious. Everything I say to y'all for a purpose. Probably because I did it. If I say don't touch the stove hot, it's probably because I done touched the fucking stove a time or two. When I came out of high school, I was all state. I was Super 11. I went to a major university. I was that guy, I was that deal. I wasn't no fucking NAIA Division II player, I wasn't none of that shit. I was a major basketball player. Everybody in my high school, conference, and region all went to the NBA. That's the competition level we had. And I went to college and I fucked off. All I want to do is chase ass. That's all I want to do. I'm good. It's straight. I never had that attitude before because all I ever knew was working hard. All my father ever showed me was hard work. But when I got to college, it was another world. And I ain't never seen that many women before. And it was fun and it was this and it was that. And then I got caught up in my own bullshit. No problem. Went JUCO. I'll be back D1 in no time. Fucked off there. Same shit. So I didn't have bad grades. I just didn't qualify to go to the D1 as far as graduating. Whatever. I won't name the school, but they paid me some money to come. We had all Division I transfers, All-Americans, McDonald's All-Americans, we had all that. I get there, our head coach loves me. Loves me, good old boy, country boy. He loved me. I'm a city boy, I run my mouth, I'm athletic, I do all this stuff. You can't tell me nothing. I'm dating the cheerleading team and the dance team. Not a girl on the cheerleading team, no, the whole team. I was messing with them all. I had issues, but you couldn't tell me nothing. The assistant coach hated me. He hated me. He hated everything I stood for. He used to come to my classes and watch me, give my presentations, and he used to critique me. And he'd be on my ass 24/7, 24/7. Why you speaking like that? Why you walking like that? Why your pants like that? Why you doing? I'm like, bro, like, what's wrong with you? Get off my back. He's like, I just don't see the hoopla. I don't see it. Like, you're not that good. I'm like, apparently you ain't been watching. Head coach loves me. So I alienate or annoy the assistant coach, but the head coach loves me. I break my foot in practice before the season starts. They tell me it's a sprain, I'll be fine. The head coach get caught messing with the secretary, so the wife find out, so now they got a problem. So the head coach leaves the team. I'm left with the assistant coach. Now, I'm not ashamed to tell you this person's name. I won't say schools because I don't want to bother nobody, but this dude's name was Michael Leader. I hated this dude's guts. He was a terrible human being. He hated me. Now he the head coach. I'm at his disposal and he knew it. The look in his eye when I had to come there and see him. He told me in the office, I don't like you. I don't like who you are. I don't like how you look. I don't like what you stand for. I don't think you can play. I'll start freshmen over you. I'm looking around like, ain't nobody in here can do nothing with me. Doesn't matter what I think. He hated me. So I come back, I dunk, he stopped practice, we gotta run because I'm talking. I'm talking because that's the way I played. It's the only way I understood how to compete. He hated the way I was. All right, fine. So he brought in all these little white guys and whatever from Division I. I'm killing them all. Every time I said anything, get on the line, we gotta run because JB think he good. I'm like, man, this dude is on my case. So I'm like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I rush back, we get back, we top 10 in the country. I play good, he like, all right, he's forced to play me, cool. But my ankle ain't really where I needed to be, so he's like, well, you ain't performing, because my production was going down. This is life, results. This other dude playing better than you, so you gotta move. I'm emotional, I feel like this, I feel like that. I wanna cry and complain, and all the words are getting back to him. Hey, I just don't like you, I don't like your attitude, so you suspended. Then he bring me back and put me in the game every 30 seconds just to pick at me so I lose my eligibility for the next year on purpose. And he laughs at me on the bench as he hits the other players because they all know what he's doing. And they claim they're your friends, but then to be in cahoots with the coach, they gonna laugh at you too. And then everybody sell you out. And then what? So eventually what happened is at the end of the year, he was like, I think you should just go. Like, damn. And I had to go to my room without a scholarship and sit there in a room by myself and say, I wasted 3 years of my fucking life on my bullshit. Yes, I feel like he did me wrong, but this is my fault. I put myself in this situation. Like, damn. But no. It's the white dude. He did this to me. He didn't tell me my foot was broken. I had to find that out on my own. He didn't like me. He told me in my face he hated me. And he put me in for 30 seconds, so he did it. He. Now I'm mad and bitter. So I'm out in my room crying and I'm upset and I'm mad and whatever. I'm going home. So I go back to Atlanta. He did me wrong. Blah, 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 blah. I'm doing all this crying and woofing and all this shit. You know what? I'll show him. I'll show you, white dude. Like, fuck you, I'll show you. So I built up all this hatred in my heart for this one person. And I worked every fucking day to improve my ankle. I worked every day to get my body back right. And I went to this NAIA school and my coach told me, I put all these Division I's on this schedule for you because I think you are that good. I'm like, we're gonna get killed. He's like, not if we got you. When he said that, I signed on that piece of paper. And everybody we played, I played for that white dude. Michael Leader. Every fucking game. This team beat Michael Leader. I gave them 40, 30, 40, 50. They calling me, yeah, we told Leader you out there killing, da 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 da, yeah. Let him know. You know what I'm saying? I'm that deal. He gotta see me. Every week, I'm mad or whatever. Word get back to me. Leader said he doesn't give a fuck and he thinks you're a piece of shit. I'm going even harder. Now he really, fuck him. Like, you know what? Fuck him. Like, the passion behind how he treated me and how you ain't gonna acknowledge the fact that I'm a kid. Okay. First team All-American, National Player of the Year, led the country in scoring. I got the fucking championship of the conference, Player of the Year, everything, holding my trophy up. What he gotta say now? He says, you still ain't shit. I'm going pro. I'm moving up every year. I'm this and this and that. I'm still sitting back home. Yeah, let him know. I get on the national team. I make it to the NBA. I bet he feels stupid now. I'm a fucking NBA player. Who is he to... You know what I had to learn? I lost all that time, all that sleep, bitching and crying over a dude that never gave a fuck. That dude made more money than I ever made. He didn't lose a wink of sleep. That dude was the head coach. He became the AD. That dude got a master's degree. He got everything. That dude been making 6 figures for over 20 years. He didn't give 2 fucks about me sticking it to him through the game of basketball. He didn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. I had to learn that at 30 years old. Wait a minute, he never cared. I don't give a fuck if you ended up being something. Who cares? I found his number. I called him. I said, I'm sorry. Because you was right. And I was wrong. D-Lo, I don't have to like you. Who the fuck cares how I feel? But right now, you act like a fucking girl. And it's annoying to me. It's annoying to every coach that watch you. And all of them feel the same way. They just not man enough to tell you. You act like a fucking chick. So if you gotta hate me to end up being me, then fucking hate me. Because I had to learn a valuable lesson. That motherfucker made me a better man. Because while I was trying to stick it to him, the whole time I was becoming a better man. I stopped making excuses and I took charge of my own fucking life. I set a goal and I committed to my goal. I studied how to get my goal and I became a better fucking player. I became a better father, a better man. All because of one dude I hated. So guess what? Thank you, man, I hated, because you made me a better person from my bitterness. I didn't realize that until I was fucking 30. Don't get 30 to realize that it ain't him, it's you. It was me. I had the fucking problem. I had the problem. And guess what? I told that man, thank you, because he was right. I did have some flaws. And if I'd have fixed my fucking flaws as a kid, maybe I could have been double who I became. But guess what? Shouldn't have been that way. I'm glad everything that happened to me. Everything. I deserved the shit. But don't wait till you're fucking 30 years old to learn your lessons. You can't skip steps in this shit. You didn't go to college for 4 years. This is the ceiling of life right here. That's the middle. You done dug yourself a hole down here. Whenever you start doing something right, you start to come up slow. You can't get mad underground when you put yourself there because you ain't up there. You gotta get back to zero. That whole year I was bitter at that man, I was coming out that hole. And when I got out that hole, I was back even. And then I started going up. You in the fucking hole. You gotta dig out of the hole. That hole might take you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, who knows? But you can't complain because you put yourself in the fucking hole just like I did. Get out the motherfucking hole. DJ got in the fucking hole and he ain't had no goddamn hips. He ain't complain about it. He fucking fixed his body, he rehabbed, and he came out here and didn't make no fucking excuses. And I guarantee y'all one thing, I promise you this shit, I'm gonna get his fucking ass in Europe. I guarantee you that. You know why? Because he fucking deserve it. He deserve it. You can't cheat me with your mouth. You gotta show me. You gotta show me with your fucking attitude, with the way you work in practice and the way you perform in the games. You cannot talk me to death because I done lived this shit. 15 fucking countries. Top player, 8 times top scorer, 6 times MVP, 4 times a champion, silver medal winner. I done did this shit. So I know when somebody fucking faking me out. You can't fake me. I know this shit too well. You can't fake me. I know this game inside and out. I done been around the real ones. Everybody always say I hate on this generation. I do hate on this fucking generation. And I don't praise my generation. I praise the generation before me and before me. Because they was way better than our culture and y'all's. Somewhere along the lines, we skipped them steps. You can't skip this shit. Stop all that soft shit. Stop all that flopping. Stop all that complaining. Stop all that bullshit. If this is what you want to do it. But do it right. Because I'm not gonna fucking change. And just like that fucking white dude, I ain't gonna lose no sleep if you mad at me. I don't give a fuck. I can care less. You know why? Because I'm straight and I work to be straight. You work to be fucking straight. Because you gonna need you to fucking raise my kid. So if I didn't tell you, how the fuck you gonna tell mine? If somebody didn't grill me, so I became a man, who was I not to teach y'all? So get the lessons so you can teach the ones behind you. Otherwise, we gonna stay behind. We gonna stay behind. It's your fucking responsibility. It's bigger than this game. It's bigger than the game. It's about life. It's about survival. And we behind. So take pride in this shit, because our people didn't get to do it. Our people didn't get to travel the world. Our people didn't get luxury. They didn't even get fucking air conditioner. They didn't get none of this shit. They got a whip and raped. We get opportunities. I give a fuck about my opportunities. I honor my ancestors for making the sacrifice for me so I can fucking make money in this game. I'm grateful for that shit. I'm proud to wake up and perform for my daughter so she can fucking eat. I love to take care of my family. I love to give to y'all.
I think it's a very big deal for me to become an owner out here in Santiago. I think I can change a lot of lives and give Americans more opportunities to come over here and play basketball. And like I said before, improve basketball here in Santiago.
But I ain't giving to no lazy motherfuckers. I ain't giving to no crybabies. You gotta earn this shit. You a man, you ain't no woman. So it's my responsibility to prepare you. So that's what this shit really about. Your little money that you invested in this, it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Your apartment and food, eat that up. It ain't enough. Y'all ain't worth my time. I do this shit because I care. Not because y'all can afford me, because you can't. You can't. Mexico called me right before the season started to come out there and save their season. $8 grand a month. Just to sit there and give them my advice. $8 a month for my advice. My time is precious, bro. And life is this. I was just 21. Shit, pretty soon I'll be 109. Y'all gonna be my age. That shit do like this. Take advantage. Y'all be laughing. Y'all see how I walk. Brandon said I walk like a drug dealer. My shit broke down. because I gave everything I had to the game. I'll do it all over again too, the same way. Take pride in this shit. Don't be arrogant. Nobody owe you shit. Y'all put yourself in this hole. You gotta dig out. However long that take, you gotta dig out. Your life is your life. Your life ain't Ralph's life. Your life ain't DJ life. It's yours. So whatever time is your time, if God see fit for you, it's gonna happen. You can't fake it. You can't cheat this game. You can't fake it. All right, y'all, it's getting hot. Let's go ahead and whip their ass.